Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your host, Arlette, and we are joined here today by Owen. Welcome, Owen. How's it going?
Doing pretty well. Glad to be here.
Good. It's good to have you. So, Owen, you were on episode 72 of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, where you ended up matching with Donnisha. Is it a yes for you for him?
I mean, yeah, I like him.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for her?
Absolutely. It's a
We
vibe.
got a match! I'll take the mic and you guys can go on off. Make some noise for them, ladies. Take your balloon with you. Oh. So, as we see, she is not here with us on this catch up. The invitation was extended to her, and last minute she decided she was not going to join. However, Owen and I, we were already ready. So,
Hey,
we're not going to cancel any of these catch ups just because one person chose not to come on for whatever reason that may be. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and continue on with it. As we let everyone know, the day of filming, if you match, you do have to do a catch up. Isn't that, informed over to you guys, Owen?
yes, correct.
Exactly. So, yeah, these last minute cancellations, it is unfortunate, but we are going to continue because we do want to hear Owen's sides of things, and we don't want to take away from his time. You took the time out of your day to come on today, same as I. So, we are going to go ahead and continue with this catch up.
Sounds good to me. Let's dive
All
in.
right. So, kind of just to get into it a little bit, how was your experience on Pop the Balloon or Find Love?
I would say my experience, it was definitely amazing. I mean, from even just landing. I mean, even though Arizona is hot, I mean, I've been in hotter
Oh,
places,
man.
being a veteran, been overseas, but Arizona was beautiful at night. Definitely got to experience Arizona, even and just the experience of just like meeting the other contestant, the other men, in the dressing room, and kind of vibing with them. And even all the way up until just being in the dressing room, hearing the balloon puffs, and all right, let's get the nerves out before we go out there, and we all in there hyping each other up. All right, you got this. So, uh, but definitely, 10 out of 10 experience. Definitely enjoyed every bit of it.
That's good. I didn't know you guys could hear the balloons popping from the
Oh yeah.
dressing room. So you guys could hear it?
we hey when they come, we like, oh,
Oh no!
we scared.
That is so funny. Wow, I learn something new every day. I did not know you guys could hear it from all the way over there. That's hilarious. But hopefully it wasn't too nerve-wracking hearing that and then it was your turn to come out. Like
Oh yeah, because once we go out there, I think the nerves for me. I know for me, speaking of my experience, once I walked out there, that's when my nerves left. Cause now
Mm,
I could gauge, and now I can just get into, okay, all right, now it's time to meet my match or possible match if
mhm.
so.
Okay. So obviously, as we saw, you and Donisha ended up matching. Um, since you guys ended up matching on the date on the show, have you
Mhm.
guys gone on a date? Like, did you guys go on a date? Did you hang out after?
So after the show,
Uh-huh.
we did hang out in Arizona
Okay.
and had a time. Went uh, to go see. I think that weekend, Country Wayne. Went to a comedy show to see Country Wayne.
That's good.
Hilarious, amazing time. Throughout the night, got to know each other. We talking conversations,
Mhm.
um, and then the next morning we both had to fly out. But then since Arizona,
Mhm.
mind you, we both live in Virginia. 25 minutes apart, mind you, 25, and have not seen each other. Not
Ugh,
because of me though, but
okay.
because of her, I would say, failure to commit to a date. And it's only but
Okay.
so much as a man you can put yourself out there like, hey, are you available on this date? You available for lunch? Are you available? You want to catch a dinner? So
Mhm.
just yeah.
So let's backtrack to your date in Arizona. So you
Mhm.
said that went smooth. Like you guys were you guys vibing, talking, having chats? Like how
Yeah.
was that? Yeah.
I would say as so the more I would say the more I got to know her, right? Because conversation as well, energy off the chart. Um,
Mhm.
doesn't take away from she's still a sweet person. Um, but I will say, as far as like conversation, the more I did get to know her, I felt like it was a few things I was uncomfortable with, where I felt like, okay, we might not be as aligned, but I was still willing to be open and give it a chance. You know,
Okay, so, such as what? Like, what were some things that came up that made you like a little uncomfortable?
uh, so where I'm at in life and where she's at in life, it was like just night and day. Like, I'm more stable,
Hmm.
as far as being a homeowner, being a vet, government job, um, career, school. Where it was something she said like, okay, she wasn't really didn't really have like stable employment, which I'm like, okay, all right, cool. Or I think it was more line for career choice, where
Hmm.
she said she was an artist, but she's a rapper, which there's nothing against being a rapper. Like, do you think that's just not something that I would want in my person?
Okay.
Um,
But she did say that on the show, though, right?
well, so no, no,
Oh, she
so
didn't say it to you?
no, 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 no. So she said she was just an artist, but that's my fault for not clarifying. I should have asked the right question.
Okay.
What kind of artist she was? Now, when I did look back at the show, the only time she said she was an artist was when the first guy came out. She said, "I'm an
Mm.
artist rapper," and then she just stuck to artist the rest of the time. So
Oh,
to
okay.
me, she was just an artist. She didn't really say she was a rapper. Because like, if she would have said she was a rapper, I'm like, but even then, like when the but yeah, it was just we're just not aligned. And then like far as like she doesn't have her own place, and I have my own place, and that was kind of
Mhm.
like okay,
So you wanted someone that was a little bit more established with the
yes.
career and like the lifestyle and things like that.
But I will say I'm still open to work. Like I was fine if even if she, despite that was like going against my standards, I'm still
Mhm.
open to okay, let me get this person because I really wanted to get to know her as a person,
Yeah.
and like her, just to see like okay, where's the substance? I'm looking outside of like the exterior things. I wanted to, but I never really got the chance to even learn the interior things about her. If that makes
Mm.
sense.
Okay. So now after you guys left Arizona, you went back home to Virginia.
Mhm.
Were you guys like messaging, call, FaceTime? Like how was that?
So the first, as soon as we get back, me, I'm being intentional. I'm trying to like, hey, I made her a priority, right?
Mhm.
Because I'm a firm believer in, you make time for who you want to make time for at the end of the day.
Mhm.
So when, I'm trying to schedule like, hey, when, which day of the week are you available? Her replies would be more like, I'm not sure. I got a lot going on and I'll let you know. I'm like,
Mm.
what? You let me know. You just can't pick a day and, we stick to a day, you know? And then, so the thing that got me, and, again, no shade or nothing towards her, because I think she
Mhm.
is a nice person, but I do think, you know, her priorities might be kind of out of whack because the fact, I'm trying to commit to just a lunch date, even a dinner
Mhm.
date, and we're only 25 minutes apart and she could never commit to a date. So now, but then I turn around and then I see her on social media around a bunch of dudes. So I'm like, okay, so you can brush me off, and then, mind you, she claimed that she was a loner on the show. Like, oh, I don't have any friends, this, that, and the third. But
Yeah.
you hang around a bunch of dudes, which is cool, like to each his own. But now, like now that we back in Virginia and we only 25 minutes, wait. Now I'm watching how you move. I'm watching your actions, because
Right.
words and actions are they just wasn't aligning. They just wasn't lining up.
Mm.
So
Okay. And now, do you guys know any of the same people, like being so close in proximity in Virginia?
nah, cause I'm from DC. I got out the Navy out here and I go to school out here, so I don't really
Mm.
know like too many folk in the 757 area, Norfolk area. But she's born and raised like in this area, 757 Norfolk area.
Okay, I see here. So you tried to plan lunch date, dinner date, none of it went through.
Didn't go through. And then I think it was one time that, again, despite all of the other stuff that about her I was kind of uncomfortable with, but I was
Mhm.
willing to overlook. It was one time when we was having a phone conversation, and you know me, I'm asking like very deep questions, and I'm sharing like you know deep parts about myself, and I'm hoping that and she's doing the same. And then as I'm sharing my side, she falls asleep on the phone mid conversation. I said, okay, all right.
Oh
I was like, yeah, this
no.
it's like a plane that just it is flying. It started off so high in Arizona, but the moment we got to VA, it just like nosedive and it
Crash and
crashed.
burn.
Yeah, slowly but surely, like so.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay. So what would you say was like the final straw for you? Like, because I'm guessing you guys are no longer talking at this point, which is why she chose to decline.
No. So this is, and because I'm a very like half, I'm very positive. I'm very optimistic kind of person. I look at the glass half full. So
Mm.
I'm like, okay, 3 to 4 weeks have passed, right?
Okay.
And something in me was like, you know what? Let me reach out to her, and let me see if she's open to. I went against my better judgment, and I was like, I don't know why I'm doing this, but I wanted to make sure. I wanted to kind of like, even though she's already shown that she's not able to commit, and she's not able to be intentional. But I was just like, all right, let me make sure that maybe it was a bad time. I don't know, just coming up with excuses in my mind.
Yeah.
And I hit her. I was like, hey, you down to you want to link up, grab a bite to eat, this, that, and the third. And she agreed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Come the day up, and I knew it was going to happen. Come the day up, because I think it was something about it was raining outside, and she basically was like, oh yeah, it's raining too hard. I'm not going to be able to make it. And then turns around, and then she's on social media in her car driving. What? I said,
Mm.
oh, I said, it's the audacity for me. I said, oh. So you got to laugh about it because it's like, really?
Like you just want honesty basically at this point. Like if you're not interested in me, just let me know
Yeah.
kind of thing, right?
Exactly. And I was never disrespectful to her. I'm being intentional, because I
Mhm.
came on the show for a reason, right?
Exactly.
And I could have matched with, anybody else, but
Yeah.
it led me to that match, and I was trying to just something I took serious and was being intentional and being straightforward, you know.
Yeah. And you're trying to see it through.
Yeah. And at every turn and corner, I was just getting hit with just excuses and
Mm.
just, you know, stiff arms and type, So I was like, okay, I hear you loud and clear. And I don't know, maybe because I think maybe because we never, mind you, we never had this conversation.
Mhm.
Because I've learned to leave people where they are. Because if I feel like if that person doesn't know, uh, you know, their their own faults, or
Mhm.
they don't understand what they might not bring to the table, I guess you can say, then it's not for me to just keep explaining to every single person I date of
Mhm.
what went wrong and why we're not aligned, and you know um
So you want somebody like more self-aware.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
I see. So when was the last time you guys spoke?
Maybe I'm gonna say a month ago.
Oh wow.
A month,
Okay.
yeah, about a month ago. That's when I caught myself doing my last hoorah,
Mhm.
last chance. And I don't know what made me. I was sitting in the house. I was like, let me see.
Yeah.
So, but all hope is not over,
Mhm.
because given being on the show, people have reached out in DMs, and I think there's some possible matches on the horizon.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What do
I'm gonna
you
keep.
mean?
We gonna keep it in the bag.
Okay,
But
okay,
just know if I
okay.
pop out and y'all like, oh, just know she's gonna be the one. And she's
Okay.
gonna be, she's gonna be it and then some. Just know that. That's all I know.
So it's somebody you met through the DMs.
Yeah, yes, through the
Okay.
DMs because they seen episode 72 of Pop the Balloon.
Uh-huh.
Because everybody was curious because everybody because you would think because they saw the episode and they saw the match that they would. No, that don't stop nobody. They don't. They don't. They don't. So they shooting their shot. So
Oh my
I
goodness.
said, okay, well, I guess somebody peeped the vibe. I guess they saw it. They probably put two and two. It's like I don't think that's gonna work. You know what?
That's hilarious.
If you saw the episode and you saw them and you feel like we wasn't gonna work, you probably was right. You was absolutely right.
Mhm.
And that's okay. I can I can take that one on the chin because it's all a learning curve. We live and we learn. You learn. You start to learn what you willing to tolerate, what you're not willing to tolerate. But
Mhm.
it's definitely an experience, especially in the dating world. You gotta stumble and tumble. You're gonna stumble and tumble until you find the right person. So I feel like that's
Yeah,
you know.
exactly. And now, has she reached out to you at all, or
No, she has not.
no?
Yeah,
Okay. So since you stopped initiating the communication, it has completely come to a halt.
halt, halt.
Oh man.
Yeah. But I mean,
Okay.
she still appears to be doing her thing, and I think she's doing her rap career thing.
Mhm.
So I mean, I wish her the best. I ain't no ill will. Um, you know, it's just one of them things. It didn't work. It
Yeah.
didn't work, and that's okay.
Well, I mean, let's hope this little DM thing comes and turns into something. So
Yeah, okay.
we'd love to hear more about that if it does. I know
I,
it'll be a good story.
yeah, the hardest part is just filtering out who's genuine,
Yeah.
versus who just they seen me on a show and they just want to say I went with a guy that was on Pop the Balloon. And I'm not on that type of time. Like it's peaceful and stable over here. Like it's good over here. So
Mhm.
as long as they trying to bring that same energy and be intentional and want to build something, I'm all for it. So
Love that. Well, to kind of, wrap this up, are there any projects or things that you're working on that you would love for the viewers to support you on?
no current projects, just
Okay.
personal goals. In school, soon to be getting my bachelor's in criminal justice, and then
Nice.
moving towards my master's in cybersecurity. Whoop whoop.
Ooh,
Yeah, yeah.
exciting.
Yeah, because I'm a vet and Navy veteran.
Mhm.
So now it's time to just focus on my education and just focus on certifications and trying to get to the bag. Get to the bag. That's the goal.
Well, good luck with school. I hope it
Okay.
finishes off well and you dive into your career and just succeed and do great things.
Definitely appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it.
All right, Owen. Well, thank you so much for coming on today. Definitely appreciate your time. And everyone at home, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll catch you all next time.